Okay, so here is our website, and we are going to go ahead and go through it just so you guys know how to work it and know how to sign up for lessons, because we're going to do it all online this year. That way, it's a little less stressful for Coach Courtney. So, to see this book online tab, we're going to select it. It's going to go ahead and go, and it talks about all the stuff we went over about no-show, if there's bad weather, cancellations, monthly prepaid lessons, and then all about how to sign up and the costs and how to pay for everything. So then down here we have some other services offered. So we have, in August, we're going to do a Women's Day retreat. So for all the moms out there who just want to come, have fun, or you don't have to be a mom, just be a woman and come out and ride, relax, and have some fun with us. And then we also need to talk about this Valley Gymkhana card. So in last year, we're going to do it differently than last year, because I want to make sure that our horses aren't getting overworked and that the kids don't have to share horses, and it just makes it a little bit easier on everyone. So the Valley Gymkhana card is going to be $50. There is only 10 of them. So each kid gets to pick out 4 Lahara Gymkhanas that they want to attend. And then they get their own horse. So they do not have to share a horse when they go to the Gymkhana. And they can do whatever events they want to do. Still will be the same with splitting the fuel. So usually all the parents split the fuel on getting to Lahara. And it usually ranges from like $3 to $5, just depending on how many kids go. Okay, so now up here, if you see, we have the different coaches. For example, we have Jill, Courtney, Gail, and Jordan. So let's just go to me. Actually, let's go through all of them. So we'll start with Jill. So Jill has the different classes because she is only going to teach goat tying and roping. And she's going to teach on Wednesdays. So you can do an individual roping lesson, or the group, the club, or individual goat tying, or the club goat tying class. So let's go ahead and do this individual goat tying class. Okay, so these are the different times she offers on Wednesday. She has 9 a.m., 10 a.m., and 11 a.m. So I'm going to kind of highlight that. There you go, select it. 9 a.m., and I'm going to press next. I'm going to fill it all out. We'll do an example with me. Number of participants. So I have it set up, if you guys notice, that you can have 2. Because I know a lot of you guys have 2 kiddos. So so most lessons, sometimes we just do an individual with both your kids. So if you have more than 1 kid and you want to just do 2 is okay in an individual class. But more than 2, we need to make it a club class. That way it's fair to your students and to your kids, and everybody's getting the time and the instruction that they need. Okay, so I'm going to go to book it. Number of participants 1. Then it's going to say, great, you're booked. And I just got a notification to my email, and I got a text message saying, you have a lesson on April 1st with Jill Francis, okay? And also, I'm pretty sure you're going to get a text message to remind you, so nobody's going to be forgetting their lessons. Okay, the only downside to this is you can only book 1 lesson at a time. So, I just booked 1 with Jill on Wednesday. But I want to go with Courtney, and we'll do something else. So let's see. So there's a horse consult. You want to look at a horse and you want me to go with you? There it is. You can book now. Let's go ahead and look at that so we can go over it as well. Okay. So before you book a horse consult, if you found a horse you want to look at but you aren't sure, you want a second opinion, call me and say, hey, Courtney, are you available this day, this time? This is where the horse is at. That way I can say, no, I'm not. can you do this time? Or no, why don't you book it through somebody else? Through Gail or Jordan or Jill or Trudy or Blair. Just so you're not booking it and then I can't do it anyway. So double check with us before you book the horse consult. Okay. Let's see. Okay, well, I think I want to do this beginner all-around club class on Monday. Or I think, let's read about it and see what it is. Oh, okay. This class will be a great entry-level class if you would like to learn every area of riding. We will learn to saddle, groom, lead, catch horses, play games, go on trail rides, learn gymkhana events, and learn how to maneuver through an obstacle course. Oh, that sounds like a good class for me. I like doing it all, so I'm going to go ahead and book it. So I'm going to select the book now. Okay, it's Monday nights from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. So I'm going to select that 5 p.m. and go next. And book it. Okay, check out more services. The problem is I want to do that Monday lesson every single Monday. So I'm going to have to go back to it and select it, which this is kind of the downside. I wish I could figure out how to where you can book multiple. So if any of you guys know how to do that, that would just let me know. That would be great. So I selected it. Okay. I'm going to do book now. Okay, there's the calendar. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go up. So what is today? Okay. So let's say I want to do it next Monday. So Monday's right there. So the 23rd. I can select the 23rd. I can select the 30th. Okay, I already booked it the 23rd. That's why it didn't show up. But there it is, the 30th. So I can select the 30th and do next and book it. Okay, check out more services. I'm gonna go back. Okay, so this is kind of repetitive because I've had to do this a bunch just to get this myself in this beginner all-around club class every Monday for the month of April. But this is going to keep me from overscheduling you guys, booking at the same time. It's going to save me a lot of time because I can't answer the phone or text you guys back when I'm out there teaching your kids. So this is just going to be an overall awesome experience for all of us. All right, there's the 30th. Okay, I already booked that. So I'm good for the month of March, right? Yeah. Okay. So let's see. So let's go over all these other different lessons. We've got a beginner all around. We've got intermediate. So this is for like your student who wants to do everything, who doesn't want to just specialize in one thing. But they've been taking lessons for 1 or 2 years, so we're all going to be about the same level. So this intermediate all around club class is perfect. Beginner is good for all your novice, just beginning kids who are just starting. So our club classes are for 5 years old and up. Our individual lessons are for 4 years old and up. Just want to clarify that. Okay, traveling team club. So we have our traveling team. So this will be their practice. It's going to be on Friday. So unless you have purchased the traveling team card and you know that you are on that traveling team, you will not be signing up for this class. Okay, an individual lesson. Oh, I want to take an individual lesson with Courtney, a one-on-one class. So I'm going to select this and I'm going to go ahead and read it. If you are a beginner, intermediate, or advanced and would like to work on something specific, this is a perfect class. When booking, there's a section you can type in if there's anything particular you need help with or what you'd like to learn. Okay, so let's go ahead and book it now. Let's see, I already am taking a class Monday at 5 p.m. So maybe I'll take one. Let's do a Thursday at 2 p.m. So I'm going to select next. Okay, add to your message. Hi, Courtney. I would like to gain my horse's respect. And develop a partnership. And don't know where to start. Okay, so I'm just gonna type that little message in there so that way when I book it for myself, Courtney's gonna get an email or a notification that says, oh, this is what Courtney wants to work on. She wants to learn how to gain her horse's respect and develop a partnership. And she doesn't really know where to start. So then when I go in to teach this lesson, I know where to start and I know what's going on with this student and her horse. So here's another thing too. If you own your own horse and you want to take a lesson, you're going to add to this message, I own my own horse, because the price is different if you own your horse or if you're using one of ours. For an individual lesson, if you own your own horse, it is $25. If you are using one of ours, it is $30. So the same thing goes for club. If you're using your own horse, it's $35. If you're using one of ours, it is $40. So make sure you guys let us know in there. There isn't a way that I can adjust the price, so you have got to make sure you tell me. If you have your own horse, then just know that that's going to be different. Okay. Let's go back over all these other lessons with Courtney. Okay, horse training. You got a horse that you need trained? I charge $20 a ride. You can book it there, or you can text me and say, hey, I need you to ride my horse 3 times over the week. Can I leave him there? And I'll say, sure. Okay, we've got our beginner all around, we've got our intermediate all around, traveling, we have our individual. So individual lessons, you can book that for whatever you want to learn. Just make sure you put that in the message area. Okay, this is our 4-H club group lesson. If you are in 4-H or you want to just learn how to do 4-H, you can go ahead and join that group. It is not only going to be for 4-H members, but it can be for anybody that wants to join it. It is going to be specializing in showmanship, horsemanship, and trail course. Okay, this next class is going to be our trail ride and games class. So we have a lot of kids who just like to ride for fun and don't want to get serious in competing. So we're going to offer a class just for that. That way they can do what they want and not have to sit back and hate their lives when everybody else wants to barrel race. So we're going to play games, we're going to go on trail rides, and we're going to have a good time in that class. Okay, here's our other class. We're going to do one Gymkhana, Rodeo, and Club that I'm going to teach. So if your kid is not sure if they want to do it, or they just want to do the Gymkhanas here in the valley, then that's a good class, because we're going to do a lot of exercises and teach the kids how to compete and how to get their horse going so that when we do our buckle series, they can go ahead and compete to the best of their ability. Okay, so those are some of the classes I offer. Okay, now we're going to go over here to Gail Davis, and she's going to teach some of these classes. We've got the intermediate all around club class. You got individual lessons, same thing goes for her. The only benefit is with Gail is that she can also teach English, unlike me. So if you want to do one-on-one with her, and she has a wealth of knowledge about horsemanship and showmanship, because she has competed at really high levels. So yeah, if you guys want to take an individual with her, that's awesome. Okay, another intermediate all around, which is on Friday, and then she just does the individual English, and then she'll also do the horse consult. Okay, now let's go over to Jordan Neely. So Jordan Neely is going to offer English classes twice a month. They will be on Fridays, April 10th and April 24th. She's going to do a club each of those days and then individual lessons each of those days. If you guys want to get into English, this is an awesome opportunity to come and learn about it and just see if that's something that you guys want to do. Because you can even do English in 4-H. So if your kid is in 4-H and they're competing at fair, this would be a good class to get them into. That way when they go to fair, they know how to compete in it. Okay, as of right now, these are all the classes that will be offered between all 4 of these coaches. Come summer, when Blair and Trudy are able to teach more, they're also going to add the classes that they offer. This way you guys can pick which coaches, which subject that you guys want to learn, and it is just going to make it a whole lot easier for everyone, I think. If it doesn't end up being easier, let me know, and I will rack my brain to figure out a way to make it better. If there isn't a class on here that's offered for you guys that will work, or a time that'll work with any of these coaches, let me know. Text me, call me, and we can figure something out and make sure that there's an option for you guys to learn. Come out and ride. So, yeah, I think that covers everything on the booking. If you guys have questions, call me, text me, email me, whatever. Okay, so now let's go over here and look at the rest of our website. Okay, we have camps. So if you guys want to learn more about the camps, there's a camp tab. Well, if it'll go. Okay, we also have the schedule. So all the events that are coming up, I have it on here. That way you guys can get on and know what's going on. So check it out on there. I have here's our summer camps. So it talks a little bit about it. It has the dates. It has what to expect. That way you guys can go through and read all that. It talks about our camp rules. It talks about everything you guys need to bring to camp. It has our registration forms that you guys need to get filled out before. And then we have some pictures from our past camps if you guys want to go through it. Check all that out. Okay, let's see. I also have information on our horse boarding and training, and then our trail rides right there if you guys want to look at that. I've been putting out some blog and newsletters as well to give you guys more information, so if you guys want to read up on some of that, you can. Okay, on this tab, the forms tab. Oh, that was weird. There we go. Forms. So we have got camp forms all right there. We have scholarship application, which I didn't talk about that because the deadline is already passed. But next year, if you guys want to apply for a scholarship, we offer 3 scholarships each year that cover half of the riding club costs. The deadline is March 1st every year. So if you guys want to do that. And then there's your lesson registration form. So that needs to be filled out before or when you get here to take lessons. Okay, here is the tab for horses for sale. So I have some of the horses on here already that are going to be up for the end of August. We've got Ahmed, we've got Hey Hey, we've got Wendy, and we've got Gucci. So come out and meet these guys. Keep those in your mind in case you guys decide you want to get your kid a horse so they don't have to share or they just have a passion for it. Okay, I think that's everything. If I have missed anything or you guys have questions, please give me a call, text me. Let me know if you're not sure what class your student should be signed up for. Call me and we'll talk about it and we can figure out what class they should do. Or if you're just starting and you aren't sure what all of this means and you still need some more clarification, give me a call, text me, email me, and we will get you guys on the right track. All right, well, I look forward to seeing all you guys soon, and stay safe out there, and we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for tuning in here.